hear the sound of time, stories weaving words that climb, whispered tales in a cozy nook. Welcome to the magic of every book. Bookshelf babble, take the stage, turn the chapter, fill the page. Laughter, wisdom, stories to spare, a podcast world where books are everywhere. From paperbacks to leather spines, mysteries, thrillers, and classic lines, stories crackle, voices ring. Dive on in, it's a podcast thing. Adventures waiting just one word away, from Austen's romance to Hemingway. Gather round, it's the bookish delight. Unfold the tales under podcast light. Bookshelf babble, take the stage, turn the chapter, fill the page. Laughter with stories weaving words that climb.
Hey, hello everyone. You're welcome on live session of podcast Bookshelf Babble. This live stream on HelloTalk platform. This platform where people around the world learn languages. I use this platform as place where I can meet people around the world and talk about books. If you like it, you just install application, join and find my voice room that has name What Book Are You Reading? Okay, let's go. Okay, it's just some regular session. I just show how I started. Just create the voice room, what book are you reading, and start. Okay, and now we're ready to join to our voice room. Tell the hello for everyone and just write some words that we on live on YouTube. Okay. Hey, hello. You're welcome. If you like books, okay. Just wait. Maybe someone joined to us, and we talk. Hello. Here we talk about books and related topics. If you like it, just raise your hand, and I will add you to conversation. Yeah. It's nice. Also, I can mention I stream this session on YouTube. You can find the stream by the link what I provided. It will be nice if you write the comments or just like more for this live stream. But if you want to talk about books or just talk about any topics what you want, just raise your hand and I will add you to stage. Okay. If you don't want to talk, you can just write your comments or write your question here and I will answer on it. We can do this kind of like conversation if you like it, or just listen. I'm not therapist, but I don't know why you do think like this, but I just like to talk about books, and maybe it's help someone. I don't know, but I'm not therapist. I just software engineer. yeah, it's slightly different, but I think it's very important to talk with people because conversation it's vocalized therapy. When especially when another people listen you carefully, it's I think it's very important, and you don't just get get some feedback. You get some empathy from your opponent, and it's possible to work as therapy. I think. Okay. Yeah, and first question I like to ask people who join here: what book are you reading? Can you share what book are you reading? And it will be nice if you write a comment with name of book and with author, because I like to add this kind of suggestion to my future reading list. Hello, Nemo. How are you? I'm glad to see you here. Yeah. Yeah, I like some. I like to read the programming book too. For example, one of my favorite is Clean Architecture, Bob Martin, and also I like to where it's effective Java too. Okay, the journey to React. Okay, another word is about web development. Is it actual book? It's like to which year of publication of this book? Because I think programming book very often is stay unactual because technology development very fast. Yeah, I think it's a very common case and set of the book for reading. I like to self-development book and some kind of psychological book too, because it's helped to find some interesting point what I can use for my like to self-growing or some manage my life or understand how it's working. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's some good set of books for it. But for me, I like to read the novels too, because novels very often get some interesting experience, especially for situation where they cannot imagine. And yeah, and this experience sometimes is very useful. Yeah, my flag it's it's Belarus flag, Belarusian flag. But now I am living in Sweden, but originally I am from Belarus. For me, it's I not very like the fantasy genre. I more prefer to science fiction and like to more focus it on like to space traveling and book about post-apocalyptic world when people should like to survive in some extremal condition. It's like to my kind of favorite genre. Yeah, I like to read the classical book too, especially the classics that it's like proved by time, and yeah, and I like to read the modern authors too, because very often they describe like new topics that arrive on the scene last decade. It's some very important, not very important. It's just like very interesting, because when you read the like older book, very often they describe like past time. Maybe it's not so interesting. Yeah, nice to meet you, Matt. You're here too. Okay, my book. I just tell some words about book that I am reading in current moment. I'm still like to reading book that has name Fever, Dan Mayer. And it's a book about time when around 95% of human population die in the result of fever, and the rest of the people try to rebuild community and start like civilization from scratch. And I like this book because action happened in South Africa, and it's many like cultural references on this country present in the book. Yeah, it's a good point about classical book. I think it's like to combination of classical book and in other words, it's like to whole scope of books what humans wrote in last several thousand years. It's our treasure. It's show like to value as population, as humans, and many aspects. We have many things we can be proud, but book and like to literature, it just like to real how it's described. Real snapshot of our humanity in current moment. It's something like this. Yeah, it's a good point. One of the latest book what I read, it was *Sapiens: A Brief History of Humankind*. I think it's a very nice book. It's just like to point of view on humanity from like to ancient time to current moment, and try to find some turn point what lead us to current position. And yeah, it's a good book. I was inspired by this book, and I recommend it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, but okay. Okay. All people leave from the room. Okay, we wait. And as people who join to us to continue talk. Yeah, I slightly tired today, and I feel the cold. Okay, we wait. Maybe someone joined to us. Or just wait. Hey, hello. How are you? You're welcome to join here again. I think today we have session like to question and answers in chat, and just like to solo. And yeah, if you have something, some topic to talk, you just type here and we can discuss about it. I'm not sure, maybe I mentioned before, but if you not saw this, I try to stream this session on YouTube. If you like it, you can find the stream here and by this link. Yeah, it's just like some additional activity what I try to do in parallel with this kind of stream. For my point, I can still reading the book that has name Fever. I just read some several pages every day. It moves slowly, but I enjoyed this book. Thank you very much for these words. Yeah, it's it's good. It's motivate me. It's not yeah. But to be honest, it's just some kind of like to practice for this kind of stuff with create content, create video, to practice how work on live session. Yeah, it's some interesting. I enjoyed, and sometimes when I very tired after work, I don't want to do nothing, but I remember I am planned. I will plan stream on the evening, and I don't have like the energy for this stream. But when I join to and start the stream, I just like to completely involve in it and don't feel like to tiredness. Yeah. Thanks for your words. Warm words. I have I recorded some I recorded like the first episode of podcast. It's it's some like very great words like to podcast. It's just like to my thoughts, and I should be I need to like to master in this audio and prepare for publishing. Yeah, it's like my progress for current moment. But what about you? How yeah, how you what happened in you in last week? Do you have something interesting? No, nice. It's like to holiday traveling or traveling by by work. I have some. Sometimes I have the traveling too. For example, on conference or to my like to families and relatives. And very often traveling is more interesting part than rest of the event because you see a new like to places. Sometimes it's very nice traveling by different way, like to plane, train or ferry. Yeah, I think it's like to travel and movement. It's very it's some action what it show like to movement, like to progress. It's more like valuable than just stay. In this case, I like to ride bicycle because it's just movement, like pure movement. And I have a racing bike, and in last year, not in this year yet, I very often ride around like to 30, 50, 70 kilometers in day, and it's not I'm not tired. I just like to enjoy this process because it's like to progress, it's like to movement from one point to another, and you feel your value. And I very often like to listen something during the riding. Very often I listen podcasts or just like to my favorite music. Yeah, and today it was the first day in this year when I ride on bike after winter. It was nice, but I think I ride some faster, some very faster, and now my I feel slightly sick because my throat is pain, and I drink the hot tea. And also, I feel slightly cold. Maybe because I ride. Okay. Okay, I can just share my feeling for last 2 days. Especially it started in Monday. I stayed home and work at home, and I feel very like I don't know how to describe it. It's called like procrastination, when you have the task but you don't want to do this task. You don't have like energy, and I like to and you don't desire to do nothing. Yeah, it's complicated to force this kind of state. Sometimes I have the thought about this kind of slight situation. If I feel this, I just like to can spend several hours just lie on the sofa and rest, because some kind of procrastination, it's like a signal of your body that something goes wrong and you need to rest. Yeah, but today I do more stuff. I go to the office and work from the office, and ride on bicycle, and also I spent several hours for playing chess. It's because I really want to do this. Okay, it's just like to my feeling for last 2 days. Okay. Okay, I think my time is left for today. Yeah, I spent like 30 minutes here, and I think I should be ended today's sessions. And yeah, we will be see in next time. I think tomorrow, just as in the regular time. Thank for all who was here, who were here, and see you next time. Thank for joining this room and not I'm not stay alone here and not talk with with screen. Yeah, thank for your attention. I very appreciate it. Okay, see you. Okay, it's our lesson is end. Oh, sorry, our lesson. It's not lesson. It's just like our session is ended for today. Yeah, I think it was like a solo. I answered on the questions. Yeah, thank for your time, for attention. If you watch, if you are watching this video after live session, just write the comment, write your feedback, or like this video. It's make me more motivated to do this kind of session in next time. Okay, see you next time. Goodbye.
The pages hear the sound of time, stories weaving words that climb, whispered tales in a cozy nook. Welcome to the magic of every book. Bookshelf babble, take the stage, turn the chapter, fill the page. Laughter, wisdom, stories to spare, a podcast world where books are everywhere. From paperbacks to leather spines, mysteries, thrillers, and classic lines, Stories crackle, voices ring. Dive on in, it's a podcast thing. Adventures waiting just one word away. From Austen's romance to Hemingway.